What's going on, shit, man? OG. Of course, one of my subscribers requested this video. You guys know I appreciate you guys a lot, especially when you guys need videos on certain videos and want to learn certain things. Now, tight handles has been changed from the patch. It's crazy, and I didn't realize it until I went on a build, my KD build, which you guys are gonna see in the gameplay, and I have tight handles on Hall of Fame. They have changed this damn badge. It's crazy how they secretly be doing shit and don't be saying nothing about it, and just leave you with this little bland description. Let's read it. Increase a player's ball handling ability in size up situations, making it easier to break down the ball defender. That's the key part that you gotta pay attention to. Everything else, scratch it. Scratch it. Increase it, making it easier to break down the ball defender. So let's get into something here, okay? How does tight handles work, OG? You see I have a 76 ball control. Now with boost added on, it's going to make tight handles activate more frequently. Here's a natural gameplay. Now depending on the level that you have tight handles at, the size you are, the moves you may make, and the ball handling. This is all keys, important gems for tight handles. Now, it used to be you can just do behind the backs and get a lot of tight handles on it. Now they nerfed that and they changed it up a little bit. Now you have to make more moves. You see that behind the back right there? Usually that would stun them. But now they removed that animation a little bit. So you can probably still get stuns off of those transition behind the backs. They used to give you a lot of tight handles animations. Now understand, tight handles, the animation can come in on various of moves. Okay, so you have to see this. Now I'm going to break down and show you certain moves where it does pop up for me, okay, in this gameplay. So make sure you watch the full video. If not, then it's like you miss out on the breakdown, okay? So the best levels I would say to run tight handles on is gold or Hall of Fame. Now if you have 86 ball control, you can run it on silver and lower tiers like that, or higher ball control like into the 90s, because I run it on my James Harden build and I get tight handles animations, okay? Now they changed this into and they prioritized it towards just size up moves. So your size up moves become quicker, faster. You can cancel out of them, you can snatch a little bit faster out of the moves when you have tight handles on. You get slight increases to your animations, all the animations that break people. Look how they changed ankle breaker now. When you do the step backs, most of the time ankle breaker pops up heavily now. Do you see how they switched that? I still feel like ankle breaker popped up when I do like a little slight normal snatch, but not frequently off of certain moves. This is letting me know, yo, they're changing their game in secret. Tight handles don't even work the same before when I first was playing it on Xbox, where if you keep doing behind the backs, you're just going to get tight handles to pop up. Now they increase it to where you got to have that high ball handling for it to even activate. If you have like in the 60s or something, you're trying to run it, you got to make a real good move. It depends on where the player, the ball defender is placed at. It depends on if your move lined up perfectly and activated the tight handles badge. Keep watching, I'm going to show the example. I was playing with a random in this gameplay. Of course, he was trying to do everything, shoot everything, sell a little bit, and I'm trying to get this gameplay and do the tight handle stuff in this gameplay so I can show you guys. Now let me show you guys the magic. This is how tight handles works. Now you see this small crab behind the back that I did? Most people would think that move is trash, but when you have high ball handling, boost on, this is how tight handles now activates, which is crazy to me. 2K does silent patches all the time. Most people would think this small crab is garbage, but I've been realized that 2K wants to make this move effective. Just like the older 2Ks. He's sliding with me, I make a nice clean behind the back. He's probably not holding L2, so boom, I break him. I have tight handles on. They increase your size up dribble moves. That is a size up dribble move, because I'm putting the ball behind my back and I'm sizing him up. Me and him are standing face to face. We're sizing each other up. So you see how the words go together with the badges, with the moves? When you size a person up, it's to make a certain move, either to break him or a move to get past him. And you gotta have tight handles for that. So this is how they come up with the names, fellas. You just gotta understand. You learn real life basketball, you realize, okay, this is what this badge is supposed to do, how it's supposed to perform. And in the older 2Ks, it wasn't really performing right, making you do all the little street ball moves. Now it's very, very effective. You can choose to activate park moves or not. Now this behind the back, you see they eliminated tight handles off that because people was just abusing and cheesing that. You can stun somebody with it if he's just standing still and straight up and he's not moving at all, like, you know, something, but not how it used to be. Like, you really gotta time it right now. They nerfed it a little bit, okay? So know this. Ankle breakers don't, that's how you break somebody now with tight handles. It's crazy. It's not even with ankle breaker no more. Ankle breaker is off the step back now. When you do that little step back, ankle breaker pops up way more. Like, what? Look at the top right screen, fellas. You don't see ankle breaker popping up. And you see me broke him, right? You don't see it popping up. So this is all proof to show you guys. 2K does a lot of silent nerfs, fellas, all the time. If you're not aware of it, then it's like you don't realize the game is changing in ways. And 2K has always been like that. They've never been solid on how everything works. I don't think any gaming company really is that solid. Like, they tell you certain things, like, and you got certain little companies that come out and try to make all these accusations and stuff like that. But even what I tell you guys about 2K Labs, they never give you statistics on how the defensive badges play out against your offensive badges. Just as if we was playing chess and somebody else has moves and pieces and strategies and attributes to himself as well. You see what I mean? So what's the point of knowing how high my green window can be when I understand there's going to be defense on the court and things play out differently? Let me expound on that. If I have a 91 3-point shot, right? And we know that block this year deals with contest, right? And a lockdown has a 95 block and he's contesting my shot. How powerful is my 91 3-point shot? How powerful and what badges can I use to make his 95 block weak to my 91 3-point shot? Do y'all understand why real experience is so important? People will make these builds with these stats and not realize stats still play out depending on how you utilize the stats. When you create space, your 91 3-pointer is more powerful. Do you understand? See, that's how it plays out. When you're not creating space and he's getting close to you with that 95 contest, it's not going to be as strong. Do you see how it plays out? This is the numbers they really need to give. But it's impossible. You have to get your own experience on what badges work the best for you, because it plays out differently for each different human being. So let's take a look at this real quick, fellas. I get the ball. Stop. Boom. That is still a gem from tight handles. You still can do that behind the back really fast and clean. No, the badge is not gonna pop up, but it still increases your size up moves like that, okay? So understand, tight handles will pop up and get you those ankle breakers when you make the perfect move. It's like you put the key to the puzzle, and it's the perfect piece. When you make that perfect move, when he's following and trailing you the wrong way, and you know you made that perfect move, that's when you're gonna get those ankle breakers and them making them fall on the ground like that. Look at this. Green, stop on the dot. KD is back. Yes, I'm gonna bring y'all some KD heat soon. I had to hop on him real quick, but the move's gonna be solid. I'm gonna see what more animations. Like, I didn't know they did this to the badge, fellas. So this is just part 1 of the badge. I'm gonna bring back another tutorial and show y'all all the moves that it works for. It's crazy. I didn't know this. I'm mad. I feel so rusty, like off of that tight behind the back. So I'm seeing tight moves. The tight small dribble moves is what gets this badge to activate. So I'm going to just try out a little more and see what else gets it to activate, and see if still escapes. I believe escapes when you do escape, like right when he's in front of you, you can get him to get a little bit of, like a little stun, but it's not going to do too much, but you'll see the animation. But I'm going to come back with a part 2 on this video to show you guys like what else this badge can do. It's crazy how 2K will give out these patches. This is why you gotta be aware of things, you know. They do this for many of reasons, you know. They just gotta have secrecy to their game. I feel like all companies do that, because when people find out things, it sets a trend. It makes people want to talk about the game more, you know. This is why they had the Easter eggs type of things, you know. But they always still leave other little things that your mind can be unaware of, and you may have to go search up on YouTube about the game or something, you know, to view their game, to want to buy it, you know, buy accessory to help yourself with the game. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna come back with more bangers for you guys. Hit the like button down. Subscribe. Positive vibe.